Hello everyone. As you can see, I've changed the setting of this video compared to the last one. Tell me what you think. Which one is better? So welcome to part 2 of All About Spices. So today I'll just be showing you the rest of the spices I have in my kitchen. So let's begin, shall we? The first spice we have is paprika. See, it's got a beautiful red color. So it works very well with adding some bright red colors to your dish. Sprinkle it on your hummus or on your eggs. Also marinate your chicken with it, so the chicken will have a beautiful red color when it's cooked. You get 2 different types of paprika. You get smoky and sweet paprika. You also get different variations on the heat level. So you'll have to shop around, experiment and see what paprika matches your cooking style. Paprika comes from Hungary and Spain, so of course it's in lots of Hungarian and Spanish cuisine. In Hungary it's used with stews, whereas in Spain it's used with rice dishes. So just experiment. You can't go wrong with paprika, so just see what works best for you. Next we have coriander. Everyone knows about coriander, the herb, the green leaves. Some people love them, some people hate them, but a lot of people don't know that coriander can also be used as a spice. So the part of the coriander we use as a spice is the seed of the plant. You can buy the seeds whole, or you can buy them already ground. So coriander seeds, they taste citrusy and they're very fragrant. It's used in a lot of Indian, Middle Eastern and North African cuisine. You can use it for your curries, your stews, and to flavour your kebab meat. So that's a really good spice to have if you're interested in that sort of cooking. Next we have fenugreek. I've only used this once and it didn't go very well, so I need to keep practicing with this spice. It's used in a lot of North African cuisine. Think of maybe your Moroccan tagines, It has a strong smell, like a woody, maple syrupy sort of smell. And if you eat a lot of this spice, you pick up the scent. So just be careful when you cook with this. Shower a lot when you eat this, alright? So that's fenugreek. Next, we have ginger. We have the ground ginger and the minced fresh ginger. So ginger is a root. Can you see on here? That's ginger root. If you want to buy the whole root, you have to wash it and then peel off the skin, mince it, cut it with a knife. That's a lot of work. So I buy it pre-minced in the jar. So the fresh ginger works very well in Asian food. It works as an aromatic. So when you heat this in oil, it takes on a beautiful fragrance and it really adds some freshness and some zing to the dish. So you cook this first and then you add the other ingredients with it. Be careful not to burn it, otherwise it will taste very bitter. So this is good to add some freshness to curries, stir fries and stews. The ground ginger is used in baking, gingerbread, cakes, biscuits. So it depends on what cooking you want to do. If you like ginger in your sweet food, then you go for the ground ginger. If you want to use your ginger in savory cooking, then you get the fresh ginger. Ginger is also good in drinks. If you want to use ginger in drinks, you have to buy the actual root and then you slice it and then you steep the fresh ginger in the drink. So that's ginger. Next, we have the Peri Peri spice blend. So Peri Peri pepper is also known as the African bird's eye pepper. That comes from Africa, Mozambique, southeast African region. And the Portuguese, when they colonized that part of the world, they took the African bird's eye pepper with them and they incorporated it into a lot of their cuisine. So peri peri is really prevalent in Portuguese cuisine. African bird's eye pepper is really spicy, and in the peri peri blend, they obviously have that chili pepper. They have onions, salt, garlic, cumin, oregano, and paprika. Also, I see parsley and citric acid in here. So it's spicy, it's fresh, it's zingy because of the lemon or the orange or whatever. It works very well as a marinade for your grilled chicken. And you could also make a peri peri sauce out of this. If you like spicy food, then I would recommend adding this to your pantry. Next, we have whole dried chili peppers. Here we go. So this is another aromatic. You cook this with the fat at the beginning of your cooking to release the scent, the flavors, and then you add the rest of the ingredients. If you don't want it too spicy, you keep it whole. If you want a bit more spice, you can break it up into smaller pieces and let it cook in that way. So this is good if you want to have some fragrance and a bit of heat to the dish. So that's a good one. Next, we have the chili flakes. So you add this at the end of the dish, more like a garnish. You can sprinkle this on your pasta and your pizza, just for a bit more heat. Next, we have bay leaves. These are used in a lot of different cuisines around the world. I like to flavour my tea with this. You can also put it in soups and stews. It's also really popular in Indian curries as well. So I like it because it adds a savoury note to the dish and it ties up all the other flavours together. So the entire dish has a rounded flavour to it. So if you're interested in, savoury, hearty comfort food, you can add a bay leaf to it. And last, we have star anise. See how pretty that is? So star anise is found in Asian cuisine, like in India, China, Vietnam. If you don't know what anise is, it's a certain flavour that you have with licorice sweets. It's also in a lot of alcoholic drinks like sambuca. It's that sweet, sour, citrusy taste. It's a very strong flavour, so you don't want to use too much of these star anise, okay? What else? A good substitute for star anise, if you can't find it, is fennel seeds and also aniseed. Another thing is, you never really find star anise in a ground form, so you always have to cook it whole. So that's aniseed. So, you now know all the spices I have in my pantry. What spices do you like? Did I miss out any other spices? Let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me. And if you learned something new today, then definitely like and subscribe. Stay tuned for next time. Bye-bye.